Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, please. We have an important issue to discuss. Thanks for coming in. Good evening, everyone. I just have two people in the house, one left. Please don't go away. Please come in. Let's discuss this issue, for it's an important issue. Please. Say something if you come in, please. And share it so that more people will be aware of what we are doing. Share this live screen so that more people will be aware and more people will come in. And also thumbs up for me. Thumbs up when you are here, please. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for me, please. Good evening. Please let us know where you're coming from. Say something, please. And also share so that more people will come for is a very important discussion. Good evening. Say something, please. When you come in, say something. And thumbs up. Hello, my angel. Hello, my angel. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thanks for coming along to support me. How to support me. How to support me. How to support me. How to support me. Welcome, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. EJ, good evening. Thumbs up, thumbs up. We just have only 2 people here. Please, we need more people. We need more people. We need more people, like 8 people. Then I will start my topic. The neighbors are making noise. Let me close. Chinyeribe, welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. You all are welcome. We need more people. Please share this live stream so that people will be aware that we are here. Please, they will start up our discussion. We'll still have an invited guest. So please, let's invite people. Okay, we'll have 5 people. Then I'll start my topic. Excuse me, I'm coming. Good evening, Benjamin Eze. Good evening, wherever you're watching from. Thanks, darling, for sharing it in your community. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for me. Wherever you're coming from, thumbs up. The topic today, why I'm here, Deborah, you're welcome, is Alzheimer. What is Alzheimer? And the causes of Alzheimer, the prevention of Alzheimer, and why is it so common to women than men? So share this live stream so that it will be of benefit to so many people. Please share the live screen, please. Good evening, where you're coming from. Wherever you're coming from, good evening. Good evening from wherever you're coming from. Thank you. So, let me start my topic. I have 5 people already in the house. And what is Alzheimer? In a summary short of it, Alzheimer is a loss of memory. And what causes a loss of memory? Why do we have loss of memory? Is a dementia also. Before coming to loss of memory, it accumulates so many things. Why do we have loss of memories? Having a loss of memory is the cause of dead cells, accumulation of so many things on our brain. That is why we are having low brain, loss of memories. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I have listed so many topics over this Alzheimer and why we women, it affects women more than men. So I need many people, please. I need people in the house, more people in the house. And thumbs up, if you are coming in, thumbs up. Just only two thumbs up. I need more thumbs up, please. Thank you very much. Alzheimer is a disease. Is understood to be a loss of memory or a type of dementia that accumulates or affects our daily lives. And the problem it causes problem with what? With our memories. And we Nigerians, when we have such kind of problems, we just think that no, it's madness. No. Alzheimer is different from madness. Alzheimer is a progressive disease. It starts gradually accumulating, and before you know it, the brain breaks down. So I'm going to be splitting this illustration. I'm going to be splitting it so that we understand more of it, and it will help us help our loved ones at home. Tell them the implications of living a healthy life. This brings us on a healthy life. Understanding Alzheimer and dementia, that is the most important thing. You should understand what is it. If you don't understand it, you diagnose it in a different way altogether. When you understand it, you will now know that it's different from dementia, which is we all know as madness, from what we used to hear in Nigeria. Here is much common because they know about it and they treat about it. You understand? And Alzheimer is the most common causes of dementia. Is the most common. Do you know why? It generates when it has accumulated and you didn't find out, or you didn't notice it within your family or treat it. Some people do notice it, but they ignore it. They don't want to talk about it. Don't want to seek medical advice towards it. They just leave it just like that. But when you diagnose it, and when you find out that, yes, this thing is a problem, and you treat them, and you find out that you have a solution. But when you ignore them, that is when it leads to dementia, which we all know as madness. Wherever you're coming from, thank you for coming in, and thumbs up wherever you're coming from. So it affects our daily life. And what are the symptoms of Alzheimer? The symptoms of Alzheimer is that you start forgetting things. You start repeating things. You understand? You start repeating things. No comfort, you are not late. You came on time. Thanks for coming, girlfriend. You start forgetting things. You understand? Studies made me to understand that, that this is the first step of this Alzheimer. This first stage of Alzheimer is you start forgetting things. It does happen to me that I will go to the kitchen. Maybe I'm going to the kitchen to collect some item. On getting to the kitchen, I will not remember why I'm there. And in that period, I have so many things accumulated in my brain. You understand? Getting to the kitchen, I'll say, why am I even in this kitchen now? What brought me to this kitchen? I'll go back to the sitting room, sat down, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. I will not remember why I wanted to go to the kitchen. Those are the symptoms of what? Alzheimer. So I will tell us the symptoms, and then I will tell us the causes of it. The symptoms, that is number one, you start forgetting things. Number two, you start misplacing things. You keep it in A, and in B, you will say, no, it's not in B. It's not, I kept it in B. But whereas it was in A that you kept it. You understand? When you're having these problems, then you should seek for medical advice. You should know that your brain needs a breakdown. It needs to cool off. If not, you're going to go to the stage 2, which we'll still be talking about. I just want to take it gradually, when we understand. Please, when you're here, thumbs up. I have so many people coming in and going. Thumbs up when you're here, please. Thumbs up. At least 50 thumbs up we need for today. This is an issue concerning us and concerning our family member. When you are aware of it, You can now take it home. You can now teach your people. Or when you see someone who is complaining of such kind of illness, you will now say, no, I am aware of this. This is what is happening to you. You can be able to save that person's life. It might be a friend, it might be a family member. You save the person's life. So I was saying that the second one is you're just misplacing items. You'll be misplacing items. You keep it in the kitchen. You go to the parlor. You will start be looking for it in the parlor, which is very, very is common within us. But we just take it as common things. When you start noticing such things, you should do what? You should consult a medical practitioner. And the third one again is that short term memory loss. Short term memory loss. You just stay like this. Sometimes you'll be discussing with somebody, all of a sudden you just say, what was I even discussing with you? What was I discussing with you? You just forgot yourself totally. Totally, you forgot yourself. That's a short-term memory. And these things are common within us. You understand? And if eventually this thing happen, we don't take proper care of it, we don't consult a medical doctor, and it lands to, I've seen so many people, they became mad in a European country. Do you know why they get to that stage? Because it started gradually, and they ignore it. And before you know it, it's no, it's people from the village. No. Eh? You say it's people from the village. You know, every little thing that happened to us, we just look for people from the village. But these are the things that we are ignorant of, that we should have taken care of, that we should have, consulted a medical practitioner that will help us out to solve the problem. That is it. Short-term memory. You will be discussing with somebody, and you will be lost totally in it. The person will now wake you up. You say, what happened? But you were there, but you were gone. That is the third symptom of this Alzheimer we are talking about. In general, cause loss of memories. And what is the cause of memories? A dead cell in our skull is a processive, gradually. Before you see somebody became mad, that person, it didn't start that immediately. Madness is not a spirit. It's just to tell you that madness is not a spiritual something. We'll just take it that way. Madness is not a spiritual something. But people do think that madness is a spiritual something. No. We should come to the knowledge of believing that these things happen gradually, but we never take notice of it, or sometimes we take notice of it and we ignore them. You understand? As such, it will bring problems to us. So the fourth one is, you're not remembering exactly details of issues that happen. You will not remember it. You hear some people say, no, I can listen, but I cannot explain. When you hear someone telling you that I can listen, I cannot explain, know that that person, the cells is gradually doing what? Dying. Gradually. The cells on his brain is gradually dying off. That is why he's having that problem. Because every human being is created to reason and to understand and to explain. But when you can reason, you cannot understand, or you can understand and you cannot explain, then you are going out of track. Something is wrong, and it needs a medical attention. That is the stage 1 of this sickness that I'm explaining to us today. Stage 1. Then stage 2 of it, we have more time to listen. So be patient for you to listen and for you to understand it, and for you to do what? To carry it home to your people. And if you have any questions also that you want to ask, you can ask me. Feel free to ask me the question. It's an open environment for us to ask questions and understand why we are really here. The cause of Alzheimer is a dead cell on our brain. I said it earlier before you came in. Is a dead cell on our brain. And why is that dead cell? There's a protein called anatomia that transports protein to our brain. And when you are having on stressful days, accumulated stress, emotions, which I'll be explaining to us, that is when that cells transport those protein to your cell. The causes of Alzheimer is dead cell on our brain, and it starts gradually. It doesn't just happen overnight. That is why he says that it appears within 50 years and above. That is when it appears to people. On the 20th is the Association of Alzheimer, where they celebrate those who are suffering from it, encourage them, and those who lost their life also over it. It's a progressive disease. I hope I have explained better. It's a progressive disease that starts gradually to the final stage that we call dementia. The second stage symptoms is that nothing, you don't remember anything about you. That is when you can't remember when you were born, you can't remember your family member, you can't remember your children, you can't remember anything about. That is the last stage, Deborah. The last stage is what? The prevention. There's nothing like prevention. Once those cells is dead, they are dead. There is nothing, you can't reverse it back. There's no operation. The prevention is what? Is having a healthy lifestyle. Having a healthy lifestyle is what? We as a Nigerian, taking off break, going to vacation, you understand? Visiting loved ones, making our life meaningful. Sometimes we just take that taking a vacation or taking break is just extravagant life. No, it's not. It's refreshing our memories back. The researches that have been made, there's no cure over it. There's no prevention over it. They said the only prevention over it is just for you to live what? A healthy lifestyle. You eat healthy, you drink healthy, you love healthy. That is it. Because once it starts, like these things I'm explaining now, once they start occurring in your life, before it starts is, let me just say, in a normal, simple language, is what? Stress. Accumulation of stress that starts gradually. That is when you have all these problems. If you can prevent it, you prevent it with what? A healthy lifestyle. That is the only one when you can prevent it. There's nothing more or nothing less that you can do. That is the only prevention towards it. That is the only prevention. And it's very, very common within us. When I say it's common within us, it's very, very common within us, but we don't acknowledge them. Rather, we want to blame our problem to someone else. When we blame our problem to someone else, then no, is a father, or his mother, is a auntie, or his uncle. No, it's not. It's within us. It's something that happens to us. So much stress, so much emotional stress, so many things. Let me come to the normal, live in a medical aspect, come to our day-to-day life. When you got married, you're living with your husband happily, both of you got married, did wedding, so on and so on, start raising children. You find out that the man's issue is making money, and you as a wife, you are the one that is supposed to be taking care of the family. You're the one to take care of your children. You're the one to go to the market. You're the one to run the business. You're the one to do so many things. That is why it has so many effects on women than men. Although the research says that women has a lifespan to live longer than men, but eventually you still find out that women suffer this illness more than men. Due to why? Emotionally. Women are affected emotionally, women are affected stressfulness, women are affected in day-to-day life. Women are the ones that occupy so many activities of the children. And at the end of it, you find out that women are the lesser people that goes to exercise. Not now, maybe our Nigerian women are taking it upon themselves to shaping up. You see a lady of 30 is just like a lady of 80 years. All those things are the things that cause this illness to affect women more than men. And by the time you know it, the woman will break down. I just give an illustration. I use myself now to give an illustration. You understand? Because what happens to us within our environment, me, I never knew that this is how this issue starts. You understand? Until I came across people who are affected with such kind of illness, and they will explain to you how it's all started. They will explain to you how it all started and how they came to the stage they are today now. So now you and your family, all of you are well, you raise your children, all those things, all those happiness. Gradually, your children are going out, getting married, going to other states, and you find out that you're not left alone. You understand? You're not left alone back. Maybe the husband is not even anywhere to be found. You are now totally left alone on your own. Emotionally stress comes, emotionally balance comes, so many things occurs in your brain. Before you know it, your brain starts breaking down. So we need to have these educations to transmit it to our loved one, or even to ourselves. When you start seeing all those symptoms that you can no longer go again, you relax, you go a break off to make sure that the brain comes back again. Please, if you're here, share so that people will come in. And if you're here, thumbs up. That is just the issue. This is very very this thing is very very important. It's very very important that we should know the implication of it. You see so many people today, they are mad, and we tag it to be a different thing altogether. It's very very serious, very 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 serious issue that we need to take care of, because if you don't do, you just lose your loved ones just like that. So as more people are coming in, we'll still be bringing some of the issues that affect our life over this sickness. So you share to people, let them come in, let them come in, let people come in, and me too, I'll be sharing. I want everybody to be aware of this sickness. Some people will say, no, it's not my business. Maybe it might not be. Maybe it might not be today. But what about tomorrow? Excuse me, I'm coming. So stage two of this sickness we are talking about is that when it comes to stage two, you now find out that they don't remember their family members again. You just see a mother, you can't remember your daughter, you can't remember comfort. You can't remember, you will not remember your family members again. That is where it hurts me so much. And I just don't want to be in that shoe where I will not remember my daughter, I will not remember my son, I will not be remember all my friends, I will no longer remember my family members. This is stage two. and all those things are happening to the people who say they are mad. You understand? You won't remember them. Is very, very bad. I felt so much, when I cannot see, it will be seeing your son, he looks like a stranger to you. You see your daughter, he looks like a stranger to you. Your husband is like a stranger. All your family members are like strangers to you. So we really need to, work on it before it comes to that stage. I don't want to see myself in that situation where I will wake up, I will no longer remember who I am, my name. Some, you see them, the only thing they can remember all their life is just the day they got married, or some of them will only remember when they went to honeymoon. That's all, nothing more, nothing less. And in a stage 3 now, they became aggressive. That stage 3 now is that then no drugs. This issue I'm telling you is that no drugs that has been prescribed to everyone that is having this disease is a cure. Up till now, no cure for this disease. So you can there are only remedies to it, but to cure over it, you can find out that sickness that doesn't have cure, it is a very serious something. Is a very, very serious something. And this thing affects us that are living in the diaspora. Do you know why? Because we are the mother, we are the father. Even when the father is there, you're the one to do this, you're the one to do that, you're the one to do this, and all those things are accumulating all those burdens, all those stress on you. And sometimes you might not even know it. Eh? Sometimes you might not even know it. You understand? So it's very, very very important that we take care of this issue. Very important. It's very, very necessary that we handle this issue, we handle it well. When we handle it well, it will not be a problem to the next generation that are coming in. It will not be. You can imagine waking up early in the morning, you're lost over your own self. Let's progress. You understand? In another stage, then in the middle stage of, you remember different difficulties, or not even difficulties of, hi, I can't remember. If you know you're in that stage, please go to the doctor. If you know you're in that you cannot, you play something and you cannot remember where you kept it, please go and tell your doctor, please, oh, I am having difficulties of remembering things. Don't just take it lightly, because it starts from there. You understand? Don't just take it lightly. Difficulties of remembering things. Eh? Things that you just learnt recently, you will not remember them again. You will not remember them again. All of them, they have gone. Eh? You're depending, confusion all over. You see them, and it's difficult to work with them. Very, very difficult to work with them if you don't have that love. And one thing I want to say, if you find yourself that you're a health worker, and you find yourself in that, means you have to have education to be able to treat them, to be able to take care of them. Because if you don't have that education to take care of them, you will not. Hello, bye, welcome. Please, when you're coming in, thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. It will be very, very difficult. So that is why you need that knowledge to take care of them. And I'm here now to give you a little knowledge of it, because there are so many education concerning this sickness that you're making researches and researches and researches, and the few one that I can tell you that affects our day-to-day life. This thing affects our day-to-day lifestyle. Because if you are finding it difficult to remember things, is a problem. If you're living with someone in the house, it will be a problem. You'll be thinking maybe that person is the one that is taking it away from you. But whereas you misplace them, is very, very difficult. Problem with sleep. If another one, if you're having difficulties of, you're finding it difficult to sleep, please go to your doctor. Make sure you visit your doctor, because it's a problem. This is all these things I'm telling you are symptoms that you find that leads to this sickness. And if it's not being taken proper care of, it leads to madness, which is demented. That one is another topic of its own. You understand? So if you find it difficult to sleep, you're finding it difficult to sleep, please visit your doctor. Tell your doctor, I'm finding it difficult to sleep. They will now diagnose you to know the problem. If the cells on your brain are dying, if the cells in your brain are dying, they will now know the kind of treatment they will place you on. They will know the treatment to place you on, so that gradually, you will not go over to the stage 2, because this sickness has stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and the final stage, which is no remedy. No drugs can. That is when you see you will now be placed in a residencia, in a residence. Let me say it, not mixing it with Spanish. You understand? And we blacks, we also suffer these things, but we don't take notice of them. And at the end of it now, you said last time here there was a sister that is running mad, carrying all her things. But this thing started like this. She started, saying things that she's supposed not to be saying, and people were just laughing over it. But now she's off to the streets and no remedy towards it. So when you find it difficult to sleep, please go to the doctor. Please. The doctor will now tell you what to do for you to be able to sleep. Don't just go do self-medication. No, don't do it. You understand? This one now is in the second stage that I'm telling you. And the other symptom again is that you cannot even determine your location. Maybe now you've been in Umuahia. You don't even know. Somebody will be asking you, where are you? You say, I don't even know where I am. Have you seen it? You say, I don't even know where I am. You cannot locate your location. You cannot identify your location. That means it's going off. The sickness is just advancing. And I'm still telling you that even when you deny it, or when we deny it, is inside us, is within us. Is within us. I have only 3 thumbs up here. It's not difficult for one to make such a research and come out to teach your people. Only 3 thumbs up. Please, if you're coming in, thumbs up, share, so that more people will come in. So you see to it, that is it. It's a very vital discussion a very, very big vital discussion that we supposed to, within us. We supposed to know within us, that's supposed to be helping us, that's supposed to take us out of this trouble. Because you will not like to see yourself forgetting everything about you. You will not like. So if you don't want to do that, start preventing it right now. And the last stage of this sickness is poor ability to think. You no longer think. Life is just like that for you again. Anything comes, go. You don't think whether you eat or you drink or you go out or you go to the toilet. No. People now will be helping you. Your loved ones is the one helping you because the thing now is out of gauge. You see to it. You see to it. That is it. Difficulties of thinking. You will no longer think again. Problem of speaking. You will no longer speak again. Eh? Repeating some comments. Every time you'll be saying one thing, one thing, one thing. Eh? In my language, we'll not say, Obhalalantamu. That is how we say it. Arantamu. Eh? We'll just call it madness. But all these things are things with drugs. You understand? We could take care of it rather than abandoning them to the street market, abandoning them all over. You see a full-fledged man that could have been taken care of, just left to while away there. Is very, very bad. Very bad. So that is why we really need to have the knowledge of this. We have the knowledge of it to do what? To be able to take care of our problems. It's our own problem. We have the brain, and the brain also goes down. So, my people, if you have any loved one, now that you have the little knowledge of it, once such a thing is happening, you will not say, no, this thing is not like this. This is just the way this thing is happening. That is why we are here. The knowledge we acquire, we share it to people that are not privileged to acquire that knowledge. Please, if you're coming in, thumbs up for me, please. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. You understand? That is how it is. And in this first stage now, you say he became aggressive. In normal times now, is off to madness, aggressiveness. He's not being aggressive. Nobody. Now that is why we will now say we will use handcuff to chain them. You see where he's leading now? You will now use handcuff to chain them. So we really, really need to take serious over this issue because it's day-to-day activities on our own body and our own self, on our own life. So we really need to, we really need to buckle up over it. So the main causes of it, which I've explained earlier also, I've explained these causes of this disease. Is a disease, illness. Eh? Please, if you're coming in, Ndoka James, you're welcome. If you're coming in, please thumbs up for your sister, please. This Alzheimer is caused by abnormal buildup of protein. Abnormal is not normal. Abnormal building up of protein. What? All around our brain cells. And once it's been building up, it will be, the brain now will be collapsing. Don't worry, very soon I will get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'll be doing a beautiful screen where everybody will see me well. I'm just using cam. So if you're coming in, you do thumbs up for me, please. You understand? That is it. It's very, very important. The cause of it is abnormally building up of protein around our brain. Around our brain cell. That is it. You understand? And one of the protein involved is called amyloid. I will not even understand this now. Thanks, brother. Thanks. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I've not seen your thumbs up, please. So when this protein is being built up in that cells, now the cells will be collapsing. And what causes the protein to build up there is what? Is excessive stress. Stress leads to it. Accumulation of stress. That is what leads to it. When you have accumulation of stress in the body, it will all disorganize you. Just say it that way. That is what causes it. And now we are now coming to the women, which brought me here to enlighten our women to us also. The more you're taking care of your family activities, your children, your women suffer anemia more than men. You understand? It's a research shows that brain cells are working faster. Just say it like that. That women, hey, I don't have connection. Oh. They say my connection is going off. Please let me check the connection. Let me check the connection, the Wi-Fi. I will be back, please. Why do women suffer anemia more than men? Why do women suffer this anemia more than men? Women, the brain cells of women die faster than the men. Our brain, the cells on our brain die faster more than the men. That is why the number one key why it affects women. I still say it again, that the brain cells that we have, that women, theirs die faster than men. And secondly, it is a measurable outcome of what? One, depression. Two, loneliness. Three, lack of emotion support. Four, predestinations. So now, let me treat depression. When you are depressed, you find out that the world is over for you. All these things I'm pointing at now are the things that makes women, this sickness affects women more than men. Depression, loneliness, lack of emotional support. Let me just go on that track. When you have lack of emotional support, is a problem. When you're depressed, is not good. So you try as much as you can not to be depressed. In Nigeria, I can't even say many of our women, yes, the network is bad. In Nigeria, I can't even say how many women that are depressed because they go out, they have loved one, but we that are here, you understand? Sometimes the environment won't even allow you to the environment won't even allow you to have that peacefulness, most especially when you're living in a country where you don't understand their language and it's difficult to survive. That is when you find that depression coming in. Or sometimes you know what to do, but you cannot be able to do it. That is when the depression comes in. Loneliness. What's the essence of loneliness in our society today? Eh? What's the essence of loneliness? Even here we are, we feel that we are not lonely, but somehow we are lonely. You understand? I have my children around me, I have my husband around me, but sometimes I feel that loneliness. I don't have my brother, I don't have my sister, I don't have my real families. You understand? Sometimes it's even difficult for you to connect with your friends. So there are types of loneliness. And by the time you find it that you are that lonely, it damage your body. Of course, my sister, gradually, you just see that person will just be dying slowly because you hardly find men. You hardly find men being lonely. No, it's not that much because they just have a way of making things out for themselves. But women, we are not like that. Then in depression, you hardly see a man that is say I'm depressed. No, rather is a woman that is depressed when you have all the accumulation duties to do. You understand? Sometimes you will not even be able to take care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. Take yourself out. Dress yourself well. The little you can do, you do it. It's very important. Lack of emotional support. What do we understand by lack of emotional support? Hardly now you can see a white man now. The white man and they don't think about the children or they just take their wife out for a dinner. When you feel the love, the real love of your husband on you, you will not even find it because the man is here hustling. Eh? To play that love will not even be there 2 4 hours. That is where the emotional support comes. And when you don't get that emotional support enough that you want, it comes, the breakage comes. What? All these things I'm telling you, they're on the brain. So we really need to work on these things. When you find out, my advice today is that when you find out that you're not happy, maybe you're emotionally depressed, look for somewhere to go. It might not cost you money. Visit, just dress up, just force yourself, dress up, make up. Even when you don't want to make up, just take yourself out. By the time you take a fresh air and come back, you find yourself being renewed again. It mustn't cost you money to do that. And when you cannot find, when you're lonely, at the same time, you still do the same thing. You look for a place to go. By the time you go around this, that is where you see we are here, but there are some cultures we don't even take from the white men. You see somebody will just go out to a restaurant. He just spend only €1. Sometimes they don't even spend. Sometimes they don't even enter that restaurant. What they do, they just go round. Do you know what they do? Why they are going round like that? Those, excuse me, those air they are taking and those views they are seeing, it brings life back into them. It makes them renew. Once they come back to their various home, they are refreshed. Sometimes you just see people, in this Europe, there is nowhere to go. There are so many places to go. So many places to go in Europe. Just dress up yourself. Along the street, you walk around. Because the men, they cultivate it. They have their own meeting. They can go out and drink. They can go out with friends. You understand? You cultivate, women that are living here now, cultivate that attitude. Go out. If you now cannot go out in group, you go out just alone. By the time you take that fresh air and come back, you find out that those accumulation, the things that you're thinking, all of them will go away. And you find some people that when they are depressed, they run into alcohol. They worsen the issue. Alcohol will not even take you out of depression. No, alcohol will not do that. Instead of it will worsen your case. So what am I not saying? When you find yourself in this stage, do something. Because if you are leaving it, it will be accumulating, it will be accumulating, it will be accumulating. At the end of it, it will break down. Remember that the brain, we women, our brain cells die faster than men. And we women will suffer emotionally more than men. Loneliness more than men. Depression more than men. Lack of emotional support more than men. So all those things are why this sickness affects women more than men. And we today, we can stand up and say, no, I don't want this sickness. I don't want this kind of life again. I want to go out. I know some few friends that do it. During summertime, they take their children out, they go out, they make sure that one or two things, they involve themselves in activities. They are not doing it because they are so rich. They are doing it to what? That is how you renew your life. As you're renewing your life, you're renewing your brain. Please, if you're coming in, thumbs up. Thumbs up for me. Just one like, one like, one like. So you understand? It's very, very important. It's very, very important. It doesn't really take you anything. Go out. If you don't want to go with anybody on your own, just make sure that you do what? You take yourself out. If you're coming in, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. If you're coming in, thumbs up. So this video, even those that have not watched it today, this live screen will be here for them to listen to it over and over and over again. You understand? It will be here for you to listen over and over again. The most important thing is that women, do take care of yourself. Women, do take care of yourself. Build yourself around to avoid all these unnecessary words, to avoid this sickness. And the prevention, there is no prevention. At the latter end of it, it said there is no prevention over it. And these cells cannot be reversed. It can never be reversed. Once they are dead, they are dead. Not something you say, no, they will do transplanting. If they are doing it transplanting, so many people will not be dying. You understand? If they are doing it transplanting, so many people will not be dying. But due to there's nothing like transplanting, once it's dead, it's dead. They are telling you that the only prevention towards it is what? Living a healthy lifestyle. And how do you live a healthy lifestyle, my dear? It doesn't cost you nothing. When you take your children to the park, you meet some people around there, you exchange words. Even when you don't exchange words, you see your children playing and you're laughing. Is a healthy lifestyle. When you stay on your own and you feel like dancing, is a healthy lifestyle. When you're doing exercise, is a healthy lifestyle. When you go on a vacation, is a healthy lifestyle. No matter the little way it is what? A healthy lifestyle. So we should try and cultivate living a healthy lifestyle to avoid unnecessary illness. Not only this Alzheimer, there are other ones too that affect our day-to-day activities that we don't even think of, that we don't acknowledge them. We that are here now, all we just think of making money, making money, making money, making money. That's just all we are thinking about. But taking care of our life and living a healthy lifestyle, we don't do it. We should be able to know how to take care of ourselves. I believe that a word is enough for a wise. We should be able to know how to take good care of ourselves and live a healthy life. Yes, all they know is money, 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 money. And at the end of it, you find out that the money, you're not even making it. Okay, Chinyeribe, welcome back. Thumbs up for your sister, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So that is it. You're thinking of making money, 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 money. Well, at the end, the man is making the money. It's you now. The woman is your priority is just to do what? To take care of the home, to take care of the children, to make sure that things in the house, you build them well. And women, for so to say, we are the one that build the family. You remember when the child is doing bad, they will say it looks like the mother. When he's doing well, they will say it look like the father. So we now are the one that God has given the responsibility to do what? To build the family. And as such, when you're building that family, don't forget to build yourself to be healthy, to enjoy the fruit of your labor. So all those symptoms that I'm telling you now, that I've said so far, you understand? When you find out that you are having these symptoms, please you go to the doctor. And now that you are aware of it, when you're having these symptoms, what do? You just give yourself a break. For every other activities that you have at hand, you do what? You give yourself a break. By that time, you have another life in you. A break, you go out. We have so many beautiful cities here. Even in Nigeria, we have so many beautiful places. Even those in Nigeria also, they do also suffer depressions. You understand? You can suffer depression from an unhealthy relationship. There are so many ways you will suffer that depression. When you cannot be able to bear it again, give yourself a break, because what you're doing is you're doing yourself more harm than good when you are accumulating them, accumulating them, accumulating them. Because you need to see all these women that are suffering on this sickness. You pity them. You pity them. They are lost out of this world. They are no longer out of this world again. And each day Eh? I came across them. I said to God, please, I just don't want this way. Where you will stay, you don't remember anything in your life. You don't know whether you exist or you no longer exist. It is even better you don't exist. So preventing it now is doing what? Living a healthy lifestyle. At the stage one of it now, that you find yourself that this, I am being stressed up, I am being emotional trapped, I am being I'm being lonely. Look for something to do what? To give you that happiness. Look for something that will give you that happiness. Your happiness, sometimes I just pick up like this. When I listen to a very good music, I dance to it. Your happiness matters, not what they say. Don't listen to what they say. People will say, you dance, they will say. You don't dance, they will say. You go out, they will say. You don't go out, they will say. And remember, when you're not there, the life continues. People also continue. You see it now. When you're not there, life continue. People do what? To continue. Those people now that are in asilo, what is happening to them? Their children live their normal life. They just abandon them. They visit them whenever they want to visit them. So I don't want to end up there. Neither do I wish anybody to end up like that. So for you to prevent it, you cultivate that little healthy lifestyle. It starts from little. It doesn't cost anything to build up your life. It doesn't cost you anything. It's very, very important. Absolutely, absolutely what's important. As important as you can think of. If you have any family member, share it to them. Because there are some people who doesn't have the knowledge. So when they see a sister or when they see a friend being fallen into or being having all these symptoms, they will now know that this is what is the problem, and they know how to, that preventing it as of that time is going to a doctor. There are drugs that are remedy over it, not that it's a cure, because the doctor tells you that once these cells are dead, there's nothing they can do. There is nothing like transplanting. So the drugs that are given to you are just for you to, for you not to go to the stage 2 or go to the stage 3. So that is why it's very, very important for us. Once we are having all these symptoms, we should visit our doctors. Wherever you are, you visit your doctor, you lay a complaint. This is what is happening to me. I can't remember things. Or in the middle of the road, I'm forgetting myself, or I forgot myself, or I'm having a sleepless night. I can't sleep. When you're finding it difficult to sleep, that means this brain, something is wrong, because the brain is the machine that carries the whole body. It's just like a computer or a laptop. And once it is broken, it's broken. There's no repair. So when you cannot find yourself you're not sleeping, you're not able to sleep, please, my dear, visit your doctor. When you're depressed, don't say it's one of those things in life, I will come over it. No, visit a doctor. They are the people that will tell you, this is your problem, this is your problem, and there is a solution for everything. When you're lonely, you understand? Loneliness is something you can just, you cultivate that spirit too. I refuse to be lonely. In this Europe, you have so many places you want to go that will not cost you 10 kobo. Me, I do it. I will pick up my children, we'll be walking around this center city. We'll walk, maybe we'll buy ice cream. I will take our pictures. Make yourself happy. It's free. Happiness is free. They don't buy it. Because when you're no longer in life, this life exists. Just have it in mind that if I am no longer, all these things, I'm just dragging myself. I just want to get it all. I just want to. Once you're gone, you're gone. And the lives keep existing. So it's better off you cultivate that lifestyle. Living it, don't mind what people will say. It's you that knows your problem. It's you that knows your problem. And it's you that know how to solve that problem. I believe I have given us a very good example for us to do what? That we can share to other people. I'm still repeating it again. There is nothing like cure over Alzheimer. We still have other sicknesses that I know when I was growing up in the village. So many people have this sickness. They were saying, it's Mr. John. Mr. John is a wicked man. Or it's Mr. Peter. This is a wicked man. But I came to this place now, I even see rich men suffering. I even know one of my auntie. As of then, I even noticed such kind of thing on her movement, and I know that that is even the stage one. When I came here now and started studying, and I know that is even the stage one of that sickness. But then now, and she don't even mind. If it's here now, they will be taking drugs over it. You understand? But there now in Nigeria now, she was just living her normal life, but she was just trying to control it so that people will not even know what is problem. Or it will be say, is the wicked one, or she maybe one man that hide her somehow, and I say, is that man that hide me? Maybe that man is the one that has affected me with this kind of sickness. Yes, there is the African mentality that we have. That is why I am being here now. My program is a healthy lifestyle. Every week, I'll be bringing us one or two. All these sicknesses that are in Nigeria that will say, is this uncle? Is this auntie? When I came here, I now remember that I had an auntie that was affected with this. And each time we are around, she will be trying to pretend. And I said, oh, this is why, this is this sickness. But then that she was not saying, is this man, is this man, is this, pointing hands on other people. But not knowing that the problem is from the blood, is from the blood. There are sicknesses that are hereditary. But in Nigeria, who will tell you that is hereditary, that sickness is hereditary? They don't believe it. Hypertension is hereditary. You inherit it from your father or you inherit it from your mother, from the blood. If your father is hypertensive and you're born, the blood runs into you. It's here that will diagnose it and will tell you that, look, you're hereditary. You inherited this blood from your father, and they will be treating it. But in Nigeria, who will tell you like that? In Africa, who will tell you like that, that you inherited it? And some people, they inherited such sicknesses. Asthmatic is hereditary. Eh? Let me not go into all those ones. All these things are hereditary. But in Africa, nobody tells you that these things are hereditary. They will tell you, no, is this one, is that one. But when you come here, they will diagnose you. They will do a thoroughly blood checkup to know where you belong. Some people, even in Nigeria, don't even know their blood type. Eh? They don't know their blood type. That is why when they end up getting married to AA, they will give birth to sickle cell. But had it been there was a prep or a proper medical checkup, they will know that they can't get married. But all those things is something that we need to do what? Create awareness towards it. The more we are civilized over all these are problems, the more we know that the more we understand and we have the remedy and cure over it. Even those that can't have cure will have remedies towards it. It's very, very important. I've been discussing with us now for an hour, 32 minutes and 17 seconds. And I believe that it runs here so that we understand how important living a healthy life matters a lot. It's not when you eat a hamburger or you eat a shawarma or you're eating a healthy life. No, it's not. So we really need to, you know, change our attitude and change our lifestyle. Thank you very much, my sister. And bless you too for coming around to encourage me. So is it. When you're once you're dead, you're dead. Now, once you're not there, life continues. Those ones that are in a residencia or in asilo, so to call it, their family, they are enjoying life. Does it stop them not to live their normal life? It doesn't stop them not to live their normal life. So that is why we need to control it at the earlier stage of our life. Please, my sister, you do it. If you have chance, you go to the doctor. You understand? Because at a stage I was stressed up. I had my project, I had my son, I had my daughter. I was running up and down. I have the job also. I was doing my job also. I said, the stress was so much. I'll get to the kitchen. In the middle of the kitchen, I'll be asking myself, why am I even in this kitchen now? I will go back to the sitting room. Maybe 20 or 25 minutes. I will not remember why I'm in the kitchen. I will go back again. This happened 2 weeks like that. I have to go to the doctor. You understand? Say, look at this is what is happening to me. Because I am aware of this sickness. If I'm not aware of this sickness, maybe I would think it's a normal something. I'm aware of this sickness. I've seen people that that are suffering from this sickness, and those of them that are in stage one, they will tell you this is how it all started, and they ignore those symptoms. So the doctor will say, no, please, this is the drug I'm going to give to you now. But do you know one thing you do for yourself? You give yourself a break. The main prevention, you give yourself a break. You go out, take yourself out, have some fresh air in life. Those things you know that you're doing that are bothering you, or those things you know that they are so much, Give them, take a vacation. That is why when you're working in a year, they give you 1 month to go and rest, cool yourself out. Then you come back, as you're coming back a refreshed somebody. You don't just have to. We are just like the machine. It runs, pew, pew, pew. At a time, the machine will break down. That is why you see some people, they have it 3 or 4. They will allow this one to rest and cool off. They will go and pick another one to be doing work, doing their works. And then I now had the experience of this. We have it in is so much common within our women that are living in Europe. Even some of our women that are still in Nigeria, because I've seen some women they are the ones to drop their children from school. They will go to the market, they will come back, they will cook. They are still here, they have mates, but still here 247, they are just running around. And these things too do happen to them also. You understand? It do happen to them also. So, but if you are not aware of it, you just think maybe it's stress. Some will just say, that is the stress I'm facing. No, it's the stress that I'm facing that is causing it. You wave it. Tomorrow it will happen. You say it's the stress that I'm facing, no, that is causing it. You don't know that it's accumulating. It's accumulating. At the end of it, you will not even bear that. Your brain will not even bear it anymore. That is when you will no longer remember. So it's very, very necessary. Very, very, very necessary. I just want to use this opportunity to thank every one of you that visited my live stream today. You all are wonderful and gorgeously. You all are blessed for coming out to encourage me. God will bless you all. I really love you people from the bottom of my heart. You all are amazing, amazing people. You are my amazing people. You are. So we'll be ending this in the next 20 minutes, which is 2 hours. We'll be ending it. And I hope you all learned. I hope you all learned a very good lesson today from me, and hope to see you all again next week, Sunday, for another wonderful topic also. You understand? So that is it. You all are wonderfully people that God has assigned to help me in this project. Healthy Lifestyle is here to bring to you your good creams, your good soap, your day-to-day activities, your health issues. I am here for you. So feel free to check us up on WhatsApp, on my Facebook, and also on my Instagram. We are here for you 247. Yes, so God will forgive us, comfort. God has already forgiven us. There's nothing God will forgive us about in this thing, because He has given us the wisdom, you understand, to take care of ourselves. So it's not a sin for you to take care of yourself. It's not a sin to take care of yourself that God should forgive us. No. God will only be angry with us if we know the knowledge, we don't share the knowledge to people who don't know it. So ignorantly they lost their life. That is when God will now say, "Oh God, forgive us, oh God, forgive." Or that is where me particular will say, "Oh God, forgive me, oh God, forgive me. I had this little knowledge to share to my people, but I refuse sharing it to them. God forgive me." But now God will bless me for bringing out my time to share this little knowledge to my people, so that whenever they are seeing, I believe one or two people that are here now, Fonsco TV has learned a lot of lesson. Chinyere Ibe also, Deborah also, that is in the house, have learned a lot of good things from me to share to other people. You understand that you've been seeing these symptoms all over your around you, all over your body. You just take them as normal life issues. So that is it. I believe that you all have a wonderful time. You all had a wonderful time with me. Thank you. Although I have only 5 thumbs up, but still yet. There are people that will come to watch it thereafter. You understand? I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thanks, Fonsco TV. Thanks, 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 thanks. Thank you very much for all the love. You are a sister from another mother, encouraging me on this my YouTube channel. You are really, really a darling. Thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And one day I believe we will see each other face to face. This is a health issue. You understand? If it's where they will if it's where they will be gossiping people's life, that is where you will see them, all of them will be flowing. But tell them now to come and listen to health issue that will benefit them and their family members. You will not see them. Fonsco TV, I really love your topics today. Not all that glitters are gold. It was a wonderful topic indeed. You understand? Some people just like doing forcing doing where their hand can't reach, they will jump into it, which is very, 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 very long. So many things that are happening in Facebook. When they see someone posting this, posting that, you see that they want to jump and do it. Don't even know what that person is suffering. Yes, so you understand? Not all that glitters are good. It was a very nice advice to those that will listen. A very, very nice one. No, even me, I invited so many people too. Some of them wrote to me they are not around. Where they are, they don't have enough. They are not with Wi-Fi. They are with data. But later on, they will watch. That is a program that I started up new. It's gradually, everybody will be aware of it, and people will come. And the more people are coming, the more I will have the encouragement of. You understand? Well, all my own is that the most important thing is generally on a healthy lifestyle. So whichever way I can bring it up, I bring it up, because the same way I'm reaching some people now, the same way you're reaching some people, the same way other people are reaching some. One person cannot reach everybody. So the people I can reach up to, I will also reach up to. I will also share the knowledge, you understand, that I've acquired, and them too, they will be blessed from it. You understand? My own is health. I am discussing about health, and there are some people too that will be interested in knowing what concerns them, their health issue, more than knowing what is happening in somebody's house or somebody's life. What is happening in somebody's life is what is happening in somebody's life, not your business. You understand? And not for you to use it to make money on social media. But when you come to educate people over what is their problem, the next topic, I am going to make it hot for every one of us. Because we Nigerians, there are so many educations that we lack, that we think is a normal thing that we are doing, but it's not normal that we are doing. But I believe that you are here now, you've learned something, and you promise that you go to visit your doctor because you've learned something. But there are somebody who is behind there that is not seeing it, that all the things I've said today doesn't really mean anything. You understand? So that is it. It's gradually, my dear, we'll get there. Thank you, my sister, for learning from me. Thank you very much. Acknowledging that you learned it means a lot to me. And bless you too, my angel. Bless you. Bless you for always being supportive. At least that my channel is growing. More people are subscribing. Each time I upload video, much people are subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thanks to you for giving me that knowledge. You understand? On how to run my YouTube channel. If I had depended on friends, or friends that I have close to 4,000 friends. If you're talking of 4,000 friends, maybe 2,000 close friends that are classmates, uh, working classmates. I'm heading to 400 now. And there are, why I just blocked it, that there are so many people that come, or they visit my YouTube channel just to know how many subscribers that I have. You understand? In less than 1 month, or in less than 1 month, or 1 month, and in less than, because on the 27th of April, I created it, and I wasn't even doing anything. I created it on the 27th of April. And even I started, making use of the sharing it to people, creating awareness, I would have gone far by now. So now I'm trying to still build up my watch hours. And I would also like you to teach me, let me know where the watch hours are accumulated, so that I know how to build it fast. Only yesterday, only yesterday, 30 people subscribed yesterday. It was really God, to tell you the truth. It was really God on my side. So that is why I really appreciate you so much. for giving me that encouragement. Some people will see that you open the channel, they will be jealous. Why did she go and open YouTube channel? I should have been the only one to open YouTube channel. That is the problem African do have. Forgetting that your own vision is not my own vision. You have your own vision, I have my own vision. You have your own calling, I have my own calling. So what are we dragging for? Thank you very much, all of you that visited, and may God bless you all richly, 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 richly for me. No problem. That is not. We'll talk. We'll talk on WhatsApp. Me, God has blessed me. God has given me this call, and I'm going to take it to the end. I will not relent. Thanks, my sister. This is another wonderful sister that is just there, just there. Each time she's just there for me. Thanks for encouraging me. You understand? Thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate. So next week, we'll still have another topic. But I'll still be uploading tomorrow or later in the day. I'll still upload a video how I made my papaya oil. So still waiting for all my ingredients to come up. Gradually, we'll get there. So that is it. We have 4 more minutes to go. So thank you all for coming. I am really grateful for seeing all of you. I remain loyal to all those friends who are standing by me to encourage me to achieve this goal. You understand? Because this video is virus. You understand? It's virus that people all over the world, it will get to people all over the world. They will listen to it and it will be of a benefit. You understand? I was asked to do this video today, at least explain in my own little way of knowledge how this sickness can be prevented by living a healthy life. That is the only way you can prevent it. There's no other thing. And all the things I mentioned on women is much common on women than men. You should try to avoid them. That is all. So, and by creating awareness of it, people know the way to avoid it, to not having it. It will have the lesser to affect on our lifestyle, on our day-to-day lifestyle. We'll have lesser people who are suffering from Alzheimer, because now women, if you go to America now, they say that 80% of women are the ones suffering from this Alzheimer. Why? Why is it like that? Than men. So that is why I am sharing it. And on the 20th is their celebration here, the association, where I also donate to make sure that all those women that are affected, they are being properly taken care of. So thank you all for coming, you understand, to share this knowledge with me. I believe that God will also, bless you with richly wherever you're going. And now that you have had the information, you are aware of this sickness, please also, you can do your own research to know more about it, to also share it with your loved ones. It's very, very important. The knowledge you know will set you free. That is what the Bible said, that the truth we know will always do what? Set us free. So the knowledge we know will take us in so many high places. See you also every Sunday. I will try to create a live stream where we will come or discuss, or twice in a week. You understand? So keep on encouraging me to build my channel up. As you're building me, God will also build your various home. See you on my next video. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Bye-bye.